This week on Rugged Expeditions, we're flying back to Vancouver Island, British Columbia to hunt one of my most favorite animals in the whole world, black bear. But this week we're facing high temperatures and sunny skies. Not exactly great black bear hunting weather.
Presented by Global Rescue, there when you need them most.
On Vancouver Island, the mighty forests and open, clear-cut hillsides hold abundant wildlife. Besides black bear, it's not uncommon to see black-tailed deer and Roosevelt elk feeding in the meadows. Clear, sparkling streams and pristine rivers hold huge numbers of salmon and steelhead when they migrate back to spawn in the clear shallows. Lucky for me, getting to Vancouver Island is a short flight from Seattle. The scenery on the flight north is world-class. The majestic Olympic Mountains, Puget Sound, and the San Juan Islands all show off their splendor as we glide above them, anticipating another great adventure in British Columbia.
Man, the weather's on our side this time.
Alain,
how are you?
Good to see you.
Good?
Oh, yeah.
I've hunted with Kenny lots of times, and he's a guy who knows these roads and woods like the back of his hand. Black bear thrive in recently logged hillsides. Eating the new greenery that grows back after the loggers have harvested the trees, they've adapted wonderfully to man's tinkering with the environment. Logging is one of the main industries on Vancouver Island. Managing the timber harvest to support wildlife, as well as the needs for lumber in modern times, the Canadian government has done an outstanding job of protecting these renewable resources for future generations. In an effort to avoid a head-on with one of the trucks barreling down the rough roads, Kenny was constantly monitoring the radios, getting updates on where the logging trucks were driving. A big logging truck has always got the right-of-way.
One of the problems we're having this year on this hunt is that it was such a mild winter that there's not a lot of snowpack, and you can even see in these mountains behind us, they should typically still be covered quite a ways down with snow in all these higher points. Well, because there's no snow pushing and concentrating the bears down low, they're scattered all over the place. So where we would typically find them in pockets of the green grass that's just emerging, there's green grass everywhere. So it's kind of making it a lot more of a challenge than we'd planned on, but just a matter of glassing and more glassing.
This season, the temperatures were way too high for finding bears. They don't like the heat. If I was wearing a black fur coat, I'd sleep through the day just like them. Seeing nothing from this vantage point, it was time to move on. Find a new high spot, glass the next valley, keep your fingers crossed. You're just looking in every single nook and cranny for that black spot that might be moving across an open field. When you're glassing the far hillsides, you see the burnt out stumps. Every one of them looks like a black bear.
Black bear can be found just about anywhere in North America. Some even range as far south as Mexico. They're found in the East Coast to the Pacific Ocean and as far north as the Arctic, where these adaptable Bruins are thriving throughout their range. After glassing the hillside for a few hours and not seeing any sign, the team decide to pack it up and move to a new location.
In hunting, there are no guarantees. Usually I find cold, cloudy, bad weather is the culprit. On this hunt, the opposite is true. 75 degrees and clear sunny skies are far from ideal spring bear hunting conditions. Black bear are a wily, cagey animal that seem to just vaporize into the woods at any whiff of danger. They hear very well, have a nose that is second to none, and can be extremely dangerous when wounded or when they're protecting their young. The black bear of Vancouver Island are generally larger in size than the mainland bears that will many times have a hide that will square well over 7 feet.
One thing about hunting black bears, it's a lot of glassing. We've got a huge area here, over 6,000 square miles to hunt in. So it's a lot of ground to cover, and the only way to do it is with a pair of binoculars in your eyeballs. But we got good viewpoints where we can glass in and see a lot of stuff. We've seen everything here from deer to elk. A lot of elk. Nothing with horns, of course, this time of year, but gotta pay the dues sooner or later.
Last season, we hunted Vancouver Island for a big bruin when the conditions and our timing were just right.
Yeah, okay, that's him. That's definitely him. Yeah, he's chasing that sow. That's definitely him. Let me get up here. Yeah, we'll take that one.
These black bear are right in the middle of a rut while we were there, so it wasn't uncommon to see one of the big boars following one of the sows that was in heat through the brush. The trick was, as they were coming through these thickets, was to make sure we got the right bear, though.
Okay, that stopped him. Anytime you're ready.
Big body, big shoulders. Oh, his teeth are all worn down. Look at that. That's an old bear. It's all chipped off. What a beauty. The hide's perfect. I don't think they've been long out of hibernation. Look at that pelt, huh? Vancouver Island black bear hunting. The best black bear hunting there is anywhere. Incredible animals. And what more can you ask for in a black bear hunt, huh?
I've proved there are bears in this area. Now, we just need to get a break. Get a little luck to come our way. Where we would typically see 6 to 10 male bear per day, we were seeing nada, nothing. After several days of driving and glassing, we had yet to see anything worth a closer look.
We spotted a bear up here, just off the side of the road. But we think he's bedded down, so we're gonna try and squall him out. Hopefully he'll come out. There's some openings. This is really risky, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So we'll see.
He's gone. He winded us.
I'll say. That's Bears 5,
Yeah.
Rugged X 0.
Yeah. Circle right around us and behind us, eh?
Yeah. Well, let's go find another
They
one.
do. You bet.
Bear hunting on Vancouver Island is all about glassing the vast expanses, searching for a black spot moving through the clear cuts. If you don't find what you're looking for, you load back up, you drive the logging road to a different viewpoint, and you start it all over again.
Ken, we tried a number of different techniques out here. We've tried driving around in the truck and looking for tracks on the road, and We've tried busting brush and getting in the thick stuff and kick one out. That hasn't worked. We've tried using the call to squall them in, and that hasn't worked. And it's kind of getting near the end of the trip. You don't have any special secret techniques or anything left, do you, up your sleeve that we might be able to use?
Well, there is one thing that's kind of foolproof. If you strip down naked Alain and smear bacon grease all over yourself and go for a run in the bush, I'm sure you'll get one. Want to try it?
This better work.
That's it. Keep going, Alain. Don't be a quitter now. It'll happen. Just another 16K to go.
I'm thinking that maybe glassing might be okay.
Well, I guess you don't want your bear very bad.
Stalking black bear can be risky business. Without using bait or dogs, this is no guaranteed hunt. You know, just being able to spend time out in the woods and seeing what Mother Nature has to offer is worth the trip. How much fun is it getting to see a couple of newborn cubs scampering around?
It's a sow and a yearling cub. We were walking down this road and we saw the back of one. Then we saw the back of a second one and we thought it was a boar maybe following the sow. But it's not, it's a big sow, an old bear. But she's still got a youngster with her, and we haven't seen anything for a while, so we got pretty psyched up about seeing another big bear. It's so cool when you just see their back going through this grass like that. The other thing that's really neat about these black bears, I love it when they climb up on a stump to look around, and you get to get a good look at them that way. This window is swirling around up here in the hills. We're getting a bit of a weather change, so she's gone now, which is fine. But that wind turned and just pushed right at her, so off she eased off that stump and back in the woods with her baby. Right on. Well, time to go find a big one. Let's go find her boyfriend.
Hunting for black bear on Vancouver Island is primarily done by glassing the extensive forests. Scanning from the high hills is J. Allen Smith, along with his guide Ken Thulin, who are searching for any sign of movement within the clear cuts.
You on it, Parker?
Yeah. Finally, we saw a shooter-sized bear. And not just any bear. Even at long distance, you could see he was a dandy. We were gonna have to go a long ways around, but somehow we needed to get into shooting range.
We've got a bear. We think he's right over here. We saw him from up high, and we came down along this road. And if he's still in here feeding, he should be just over the top here. So.
He's going. He's going to come up in that white log. See that white log?
Step up there, baby.
On that log.
Step right there.
There you go. Try and get another one.
I don't know if that one hit him or not.
It's hard to say, but he's gone into the timber there now. So anyway, you smoked him good. So I think everything's going to be great.
Did it look a little far forward, though?
Just a little bit, but I think it's all going to be good.
He definitely humped up when he got hit.
He went like this, so. Nice bear.
That is a nice bear.
Beauty.
Now we gotta go.
Now we got to go find him.
Hopefully he's laying there in those woods.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be in there somewhere.
A wounded bear is nothing to mess with. I was hoping we would find him dead, and sure as hell not have him charge us.
There we go there, Al. Look at it all.
Yeah, there's plenty there.
Yeah, that's lots of blood.
Boy, we must have hit something major there. Boy, these things can go a long ways with blowing blood like that.
They certainly can. See blood right there, Al.
Mm-hmm. See where he jumped across here? Higher straight ahead on the little mossy spot.
Oh, yeah.
You can see here where something's been digging. Maybe it was him before, or maybe he tried to go up the tree, but he's too wounded to do it.
We should have found him by now.
Right here.
I was really getting concerned that by this point in the tracking, we still hadn't found him.
There.
Yeah, there's blood right up through here. Up here.
As much blood as we were seeing, I was confident we'd find him, but you never know.
Yeah, I got his tracks right here, Glenn.
You got him?
I got his tracks right here.
What a sense of relief when you finally find a wounded animal. You know, I just hate it when a hunt doesn't end with a clean, quick kill. But it happens. That's hunting. But that doesn't make it any easier. It took forever to clean all the blood off the beast for a glamour shot, but what a bear. The kind that makes all the time spent scouring the hills and glassing worth every minute.